Hi everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mary.
And we're Book Buds! And today we have a very special tag for you. We were tagged by Booker's Chaz and we did the song tag.
We did. And we're doing it on our anniversary. Happy anniversary to us.
Happy anniversary.
3 years now.
3 years. 3 years.
Flying by.
It doesn't feel like 3 years.
I know.
Wow.
But yeah, it's fun to do a tag on our anniversary.
Yeah.
Tags are fun. We always get silly with them.
Yeah.
So it was originally created by Books, Songs, and Other Magic. Check them out. All right. We're going to learn about our taste in songs, which I think is kind of funny because our taste in books can be kind of different.
Very.
We align on some,
Yeah.
but it's different on others. But I have a feeling
Our music is going to be even more different.
Totally different.
Even more different.
Totally different. So let's see.
We know.
All right, number one. Name a song that's always makes you smile.
Okay, me first?
Yeah.
Butterfly by Jason Mraz.
I don't even know the song.
Okay, it wasn't a single, so I don't really think many people know it, but I
Okay.
just love this song. It's from his 2008 album, We Dance, We Sing, We Steal Things. And it's just so much fun, the live instruments that he uses in this song, and it's kind of like a naughty song. He's like getting it on with somebody. It's just fun. It's awesome. I'm actually seeing him in concert next week
Very cool.
in Queens, and I'm so excited.
Yay.
He puts on a great show.
Fun.
And yours?
Mine is Tainted Love by Soft Cell. So this is like an old song. And I was
that
like,
song.
what makes me happy?
Yeah.
And I was like thinking, well, I always get excited and I have to move whenever Tainted Love is playing. And I can remember like being really young and like if I was like organizing my room, I would be like crazy organizing my room if that song came on. And I'd like run to the radio and hit record to try and catch it and all that, back
That's a
with
good
like
song.
cassette tapes and all that nonsense. Yeah.
And that's the song that goes into Where Did Our Love Go at the end.
Yeah, so they're two different songs I just learned recently. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, isn't it Diana Ross?
I have no
the
idea.
Supremes?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love that song.
That's a good one. That's
I'm like,
a good one.
when I was preparing for this tag, I'm like, I don't own that song. So I went and I purchased it. I'm like, now I have to listen to it more because it does make me happy.
It's a good one. I love it.
All right, next one. Name a song that's a great fit for when you're in a pensive mood.
Okay.
So how did you interpret this question first?
Like, I guess just makes you think about life and the lyrics
right.
and things.
Okay. I didn't answer this appropriately. Go ahead. So what'd you come up with?
I can't wait to see how you answered it. Another favorite, Gavin DeGraw. Do you know Gavin DeGraw?
I've heard the name.
Follow Through. His lyrics are just so symbolic as he talks about relationship and life and love, and he gets me every time. So he re-released his 2003 album Chariot. You know Chariot? You might know Chariot.
I might if I heard it.
As like a stripped down acoustic album. Oh my god, it's like kind of like an unplugged situation. Wore that CD out like 2 times through. Me and my friends loved that ish. I love him. And I love Follow Through by Gavin DeGraw. Makes me pensive.
Awesome. All right, so when I saw this question, pensive, I was like, I don't think when I'm listening to music, I just sing and dance and have fun with it. So when am I really ever pensive? So this is kind of like a really silly answer because there's one song that like when I'm singing it, I stop and I think and I visualize everything that they're singing about because it's so dumb. So the song I picked is Birdhouse in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants. Do you know They Might Be Giants?
No.
Okay, they're a very fun, like poppy kind of like sound to it. They're alternative rock from like, I don't know, the 80s maybe, 90s, I'm not sure. But it's just a fun, silly kind of pop sound. And my son loves them, so that will kind of give you a sense of it. Like there's songs about like, I don't know, stupid things. So Birdhouse in the Soul is like, it's about a nightlight. That's in the room, and they're singing about the lighthouse that's like, its ancestor. So like, when I always sing this song like really hard when it comes on, but when you stop and you think about the words you're saying, you're like, this is really ridiculous. So that I get pensive.
Now I have to hear this
when
song.
Singing this song. See, our songs are so different.
I gotta Google that.
I'll just play it for you on my phone.
Okay,
I
good.
own it. I listen to it all the time. So number 3, name a song that changed your taste in music.
Okay, so just like I like a variety of books, genres, I like a variety of music. Most genres I like. grew up on 50s doo-wop with my parents and Motown, and then everything that the 80s offered. The 90s is my decade. So then I got into gospel music. I want to go to church with like the choirs and like in a robe and just like do all that. Like, I love it. So Yolanda Adams' Victory.
Okay.
And it just talks about like every day you wake up is a victory, and like you're gonna get through it. You will prevail. You will be okay. And sometimes I need that.
That's uplifting.
Yeah, it's uplifting. Positive.
Very nice. Okay.
Gospel.
Awesome. So I feel like my taste in music was pretty limited, and I only listened to stuff my brother listened to because I have an older brother, so whatever he was listening to was cool.
That
right?
happens, yeah.
And so what changed for me was when I went away to school, I was just like flipping through the radio, and on came Hey Ya by Outtakes.
Hey, all right.
And I was like,
Love
damn,
it.
this song is fun.
Yeah.
And it just made me start listening to like the current music that was on the radio.
Okay.
And so I broke out of just like my alternative grunge and metal phase,
Yeah.
and like opened myself up to popular music. And that was around the time that happened.
That's a great album.
It was really good.
Speaker Box. Love
Next
that.
question. Okay. Name a recent song that you've just discovered and loved.
Okay, so it's Dusty by Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Okay, it's his new album. And I feel like it's more in line with his singer-songwriting roots that he used to do. I feel like he got very poppy along the way, and he lost me a little bit. Now I like this new album. It sounds like the old Ed Sheeran again, and it's awesome. And Dusty is just like a fun, feel good. It sounds like a ray of sunshine. I don't know. It's just fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So mine is a couple different songs by Mainskin. So
Okay, love them.
So the songs I wrote down were Gossip, Gasoline, and Feel. And I had never heard of them, and my daughter started listening to them, and my husband's listening to them, and surprise, they're going to a concert. She doesn't know about it.
Oh, awesome.
So she's going to be so excited. But I was like, I should listen to this. They sound fun, and like they have a good, it's almost like it's rock, but it sounds almost like there's a little bit of a metalish kind of sound to them sometimes too, that I'm like, this is a cool blend, you know? So I started listening to them, and I really like some of their songs.
I love their Beggin' remake. Yeah, that's good. Good one.
Yeah. All right, next one. Name your 3 bands or artists that you love. And I'm sure we're not even going to overlap with this at all.
No, we're not going to overlap. But I do have 3 M's, so there's going to be a little hint. And anybody who knows me knows what's coming.
Okay.
Okay, so Matchbox 20.
Mariah's going to be in there. I just know it. Okay, sorry, I'm interrupting. Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20. My 90s band. Love them. Love Rob Thomas. It's just like my growing up years. I do have an issue. I wonder if you experience it. I have an issue listening to their first album. I don't know why, but it makes me like sad and like nostalgic. And I'm like, because it's so far from my life now, and like remembering what it was like to be a kid driving around with your friends singing.
Yeah.
Some people I don't talk to anymore. It's like, it's sad.
It brings you back to when you first listened to it, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I saw them in concert like 2 weeks ago, and they're just as good. They're just amazing.
Awesome.
Matchbox 20. Okay, I got Mariah Carey. You guessed it.
I knew it.
Best-selling female artist of all time, baby. I don't think she gets enough credit. She has 19 number 1 singles on the Hot 100. She beat Elvis.
Oh, wow.
She's one away from the Beatles. I mean, she's hanging out with Elvis and the Beatles. She's in good company.
Impressive.
Come on, give her the credit. She wrote all of her songs except for one, which was a cover. Talking about only the number 1s, and she's just amazing. So, MC, what?
She's not on my list.
We know. I gathered. You were very respectful with my video.
Yes.
As I got to know you, I'm like, wow, she really held her tongue.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Well, you just kept quiet. I'm like, oh, you're being so nice to me.
I'm like, I don't know these songs.
Okay. Last, Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Okay. Michael Jackson. For anybody who is a dancer, which I am, you're obsessed with Michael Jackson. It's a requirement, right? So just all the way back, obsessed with him as a kid, especially Thriller. I mean, Thriller almost, I'm gonna sound ridiculous here, like changed my life. Watching it from a little kid, I love Halloween. Watching the making of Thriller, right? So they just go through the whole thing, and there's zombies dancing, that choreography, like it just blew my mind. And he's just like iconic. He's a showman. He's the greatest performer ever.
I mean, he's good.
God.
Okay, so Mary listens to different kind of music. So, okay, one of my favorites.
I'm still not over you.
I'm gonna go in reverse order.
Okay.
Metallica. I love Metallica. This was Chaz's #1 band. He was the one that tagged us for this. I love metal. Like when I was a kid in the 90s, I'd be listening to like the Headbangers Ball and whatever, and I don't know, that's my jam. So Metallica is awesome, and I just got to see them in concert last week. It was the second time I saw them, and they're just so great. I first saw them 25 years ago, which is insane. 1998 was when I first saw them. And they like used so much pyrotechnics in their show. It was really cool. Much less this time because they had an incident previously. But
They had an incident.
They did. I don't know. Somebody was hurt. So that was disappointing that there was less of that. So I like fire.
Fire.
And I love Metallica. They're just fantastic. Next one I'm going to mention, I've mentioned before on this channel, is Violent Femmes. And I got to see them in concert like a year ago, I think. And I love the Violent Femmes. Oh my God, I guess they fall under alternative. They're also weird. They have a different, unique kind of sound. And I listened to them because of my brother. But like when I went to their concert, I sang every single song. Like normally I expect to not know some, or there's new ones that you don't know or anything. Like I sang every single song. I had such a great time. Loved Violent Femmes. And then my #1 is Nirvana. Really, like that, Nirvana is what spoke to me when I was in my youth, and it was really devastating that he killed himself, because like there could have been so much more good music to come, and it just ended right there. So that was a shame. But like you're saying, when you listen to old Matchbox 20, when I listen to Nirvana, like I can very easily get like that depressed kind of vibe going, because when you're a kid at that age, a lot of times you might deal with sadness and whatever else, you know. So like I would identify with Kurt Cobain's depression in his songs. So it depends on what kind of mood I'm in when I'm listening to Nirvana, how I'm gonna feel. If I need to like connect on a sad note and I listen to it, then I'm like, yes, I feel all my sadness. But I can also listen to it and have a lot of fun if I'm in a really good mood too. So it depends. Love Nirvana. It's at my core.
I mean, music is just the best.
It is.
It really is.
Okay, so we're gonna push on, even though it's noisy in the background and it's raining on us. What instrument would you like to be able to play?
I want to rock out on the drums.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, tap dancers are kind of drummy anyway, so I think I'm halfway there. Creating rhythms. I just want to go crazy.
That would be really cool. Mine is really lame.
Is it like
I want to play
triangle or something?
The concertina. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
So when we went to Ireland, and you're in like these little pubs with people playing like Irish music, they have this little, it looks like an accordion, and it just fits in the size of your hand. It's maybe like hexagonal on each end, and it just, you know, opens and closes.
That's so cute.
It's adorable. I bought one. I thought I'd be able to play it. I got rid of it. I'm like, I will never play this.
How do you even play something like that?
There were buttons, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It was not going to happen. I am not musical.
You still have it?
No.
I was going to say, you should have brought it in for this.
It was a waste of money.
Oh, man.
All right, next one. Name a fictional book with music at the center of the narrative.
All right, so we got The Magic Strings of Frankie Presto by Mitch Albom. It sounds really good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what it's about?
Definitely.
So Frankie Presto was like one of the Earth's greatest musicians, and he was a war orphan, and Frankie was raised by a blind music teacher in rural Spain. At 9 years old, he was sent across the Atlantic to America with only his guitar, and he kind of like changed pop music.
Sounds nice. You know, we had to like Google for these books because like we're not reading anything with music as the central theme. And so when I found mine, it was kind of cool that it had a little bit of a dystopian vibe to it, because I'm like, I could see myself reading this. So I picked Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. All right, guys, this is going to be in our bloopers because I can't say this word. A traveling symphony roams a
post-apocalyptic,
can't say it, world performing Shakespeare and music for the remaining humans. It shows the endurance of art in an unrecognizable world, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, as things are falling apart around them,
to
see art still have an important place. Oh my God, it's raining so much right now. you know, this does bring us back to, since we're celebrating our anniversary.
It totally
3
does.
years ago, we did like an entire scene for a book in the rain, and we're like drenched
in that baby pool that you brought. I can't.
Oh my God, what was
That
that
was
one
so
called?
funny.
Something about eyes.
Mary Higgins Clark.
It was something in your eyes. I don't remember. We'll link it in the description if you want to see us drenched 3 years ago. All right, we have to tag some people and then close this out. So I am tagging Chris Reviews because Chris and I have a lot of similar taste in books, and I'm curious if we have similar taste in music, because clearly Joe and I do not.
No.
Who are you tagging?
And I am tagging Chris Reviews as well because I'm not prepared for that question.
Oh, that's perfect. So Chris, it's just you.
All right, Chris. Double the fun. If you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel, Book Buds!
Symphony roams a post-apocalyptic world. I can't even speak. Roams a
Post-apocalyptic.
Can you guys say this word? Say it 10 times fast.
Are these the bloopers?
I think so. Roams a post-apocalyptic. You can't do it.
Apocalyptic.
I'm gonna point and you're gonna say it. Are you ready?
And if you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
Dude, everything's wet.
You're wet.